Hi, welcome to She Spice. Apparently, Diddy is entangled in a complex and progressively tangled claim as specialists keep on revealing new issues. The show encompassing the case escalates, and many individuals, including famous people, have been vocal about their viewpoints on Diddy's supposed problematic activities. As of late, Kim Kardashian's name has come up in discussion, and reports recommend that Diddy purportedly constrained Justin to perform the operating system on yet again. Kim Kardashian's beau and their relationship have been the subject of numerous hypotheses and bits of hearsay. Diddy is at the center of attention this time. It appears as though we're getting a more clear picture. While much consideration has been given to the supposed experience Usher went through, and the things Diddy purportedly caused him to don't the spotlight has been put on the difficulties 15-year-old Justin Bieber supposedly looked to. In this video, we'll examine the most recent gossip recommending that Justin has uncovered how Diddy apparently abused him. Yet first we should begin from the starting. There was a period where I was tasting lean. I was popping pills. I was doing, shrooms everything. Surely one of the most obvious signs of Diddy's apparent manipulative way of behaving is the point at which a previous craftsman who worked with him communicates disappointment. This is precisely the exact thing that's occurring with Mace. A previous colleague in a forthcoming video, you can observe Mace apparently steamed and baffled with Diddy. No misrepresentation, see it for yourself. How about we start with your mom? Your mom got the receipt. Everything is in your mom's name. For example, Usher and Justin Bieber have become caught up in the debates encompassing Diddy's activities. These disclosures have surfaced in the midst of a claim documented by Cassie, which started in 2013. The claim charges that Diddy organized a progression of occasions known as oddity-offs that resulted in significant harm to lodgings, adding up to a huge number of dollars, as indicated by authoritative archives. Cassie, appointed to arrange these get-togethers, was told to secure male members utilizing different strategies, including sites and escort administrations, in view of explicit measures. Diddy purportedly requested these experiences, consistently alluding to them as our thing and focusing on the significance of watchfulness. Goodness, she didn't need it yet, as did Cassie, who looked for the enormous dark, and she was looking for the large dark. Cassie guaranteed that a progression of upsetting episodes known as oddity-offs happened regularly in lodging suites at different areas, remembering the Trump Worldwide Inn for Columbus Circle, the London Inn in Los Angeles, and different intercontinental lodgings, cross-country as indicated by her. Charges. Diddy's partner worked with these occasions by giving things, for example, child oil and ointment. The claim affirms that Mr. Combs reliably gave Miss Ventura, or what's more, someone else, significant amounts of substances previously and during the occasions. Miss Ventura purportedly got inordinate doses of happiness. Coke, GHB, ketamine, MDMA, and amphetamines during these experiences drove her to separate. During these troubling encounters, purportedly, it became standard to get intravenous liquids a short time later to recuperate from the unnecessary substances managed to her. She guaranteed that Diddy would guide her to pour a lot of oil over herself prior to educating her, and the others present, including Mr. Brushes, purportedly made remarks. For example, he took that enormous extremity and asked her how it felt as he guided her activities. Supposedly, Diddy utilized his telephone, PC, and tablet to record the oddities regarding it as an individual undertaking and change the lighting in like manner. Sean Puffy Brushes, a veteran in the music business with a vocation spanning more than 30 years, has for some time been related to bits of gossip about facilitating all-men gatherings. There are claims that Diddy enjoyed a drawn-out 48 hours with Justin Bieber when the pop sensation was as yet a youngster, given Diddy's questionable past, including high school young men. Concerns have been raised about his connections with Justin. Reports recommend that Diddy exhibited a Ferrari to Justin and made commitments to permit him to drive it when he turned 16, in spite of Justin being just 15 around. Moreover, there are claims that Diddy offered Justin a chateau that was evidently accessible to him when he turned 18. Better believe it. So when you turn 16, I'm saying I'm going to let you rock this each time you no doubt be yours somewhat. Dusty. It's essential to take note that there is presently no substantial proof supporting these charges in any case. In all actuality, they do bring up issues about Diddy's inspirations, driving pamper gifts, and connections with youthful VIPs like Justin Bieber. Hypotheses recommend that these activities might have been pointed at, including Justin Bieber's possibly age-inappropriate exercises. This highlights the need for legitimate parental direction for young, famous people, especially in possibly powerless circumstances. Usher resulting associations with more seasoned men, for example, Karl Lone has likewise provoked requests. In November 2020, Vanity Fair detailed that Minister Karl Lone, a notable strict figure related to the superstar, regularly visited Hillsong Church, which ended the congregation, which has drawn in outstanding figures like Kourtney Kardashian. Chris Pratt and the VIP couple Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber uncovered that the focal point had directed the sanctification function for the Bieber-Bellumino pair. I can simply talk about my own life. God has never called me at a great time. On November 4, 2020, Hillsong Church issued an authority proclamation reporting the end of Minister Karl Lone. The articulation referred to continuous conversations about administration issues, breaks of trust, and the new divulgence of moral disappointments as the purposes behind Lone's excusal, although the assertion didn't give definite data about the idea of the moral disappointments. Loaned attention to the circumstances on his Instagram account in a post highlighting a photograph of himself. Laura and their 3 youngsters conceded I was faithless in my marriage, the most significant relationship in my life. This disappointment is on me and me alone, and I assume complete ownership for my activities, regardless of the negative exposure encompassing them, especially because of his dear kinship with Bieber. The profundity of their association has become evident while Lone is acquainted with having superstar companions. His relationship with the Canadian-conceived pop star appears to have had a more significant effect. Okay, that person is definitely astounding. He's really straightforward. The vast majority of us got a couple of gifts, however. Justin and John got 87 each. The fellowship between Bieber and Lynn ended up being commonly beneficial with Lone, adding to the change in Bieber's public picture, and Bieber bringing critical star capacity to both Lone and the congregation, as noted by Vox in 2019. Lone additionally set his job in their lives by directing Bieber and Hailey Bieber's wedding, as detailed by the Day-to-Day Mail anyway. Lone's new outrage has left the eventual fate of their relationship unsure, while Baldwin has allegedly unfollowed her on Instagram. Bieber has not this thing caused a commotion of many individuals scrutinizing their relationship. Individuals accept that she unfollowed him in the wake of knowing the insight about him purifying through water, Justin in a bath. Yet some likewise accept that she unfollowed him when he let the cat out of the bag of him being untrustworthy to his better half. This disappointment is on me and me alone, and I assume complete ownership for the activities loaned, as said in the extended message. I presently start an excursion of reconstructing trust with my significant other Laura and my youngsters, setting aside some margin to chip away at and mend my own life, and searching out the assistance that I require. I'm profoundly upset for breaking the trust of many individuals who we have adored serving, and I also comprehend that this news can be exceptionally hard and misunderstood so that individuals might hear it in the process. Hillsong Church, a universally perceived strict establishment, has accumulated consideration for its significant VIP following a broad worldwide reach, beginning in Sydney, Australia, in 1983. Hillsong has extended to 19 nations across 5 landmasses, with a week-by-week worldwide participation, averaging almost 112,000, is portrayed by the New York Times as a domain, and an extravagant undertaking hung positions itself at the intersection of Christianity and contemporary culture. Brian Houston, the fellow benefactor of Sung Close by his better half Bobby Houston at present, fills in as the worldwide chief minister. Regardless of confronting contention, Houston remains effectively engaged with the congregation's exercises, including distributing books, broadcasting messages, and making media appearances for Hillsong. A prominent part of the Hillsong methodology includes laying out places of worship in significant urban communities, for example, Los Angeles and New York City, determined to have an effect on compelling metropolitan habitats. Music likewise assumes an essential part in Hillsong's effort to drive the church to make its own record mark. Sung Music Australia, he highlighted the significance of giving a space to famous people to ask in spite of contentions and hypotheses. Sung stays a noticeable power, the crossing point of confidence, culture, and superstar impact. He said, individuals say we take care of famous people, and I say, okay, we do think big names merit a relationship with God. Superstars merit a put to implore these moderate situations on friendly issues combined with bits of gossip, encompassing the congregation's contribution to gay transformation treatment and charges of monetary abuse, which have drawn analysis and suspicion from different quarters. Carl once said to himself, if he would simply tell an individual the best way to stroll with Jesus, truly stroll with him each. Subscribe She Spice for more videos.